Hi, this is the first of the many. Why they do buy. So why do the customers buy from us? Have a look at your own experience. What stage did you do something where you really, really wanted to do it? You really wanted to give your business to someone. Think of that time and then think, why was it that this time was different? What did they do for you that made you feel that this person really, genuinely, truly cares? It may not be money exchanging. It might be something else where you had a relationship with somebody or some occasion or some event that took place where you felt that the connection was more about caring than just money. That's how your customers go to feel. But they go to feel that naturally. And you must be genuinely and real. If you are fake, hey, this would happen on TV. Tony Blair, everybody knows him, right? He was asked a question when one of the journalists when that stuff happened abroad, right? I ain't going to get into any of that now. And they asked him, are you underestimating the intelligence of the general public? And he went quiet. The journalist put him on the spot because he was making some silly comments. So what I'm saying to you is the customers, you, me, and everybody else, us in business, we start thinking the customer is stupid. We ain't got a business. Because customers are not stupid. They deserve the respect and the value from us. And the minimum we should do is give them exactly what they're paying us for. So the customers go to feel, if a customer genuinely, truly feels that you do care about them and what they're getting from you, and the relationship they've got with you is more than the money, they'll not just buy from you, they'll stay with you, or they'll bring others to you. Your questions may be, but how do I do that? We'll get into that in later videos. But we first need to establish what is causing the failure of these businesses. Why are the customers not buying from us? What do we have to do to buy? We'll deal with that. But you have to understand this. When was the last time you did business with somebody where you really wanted to do business with them? I'll tell you my own story very quickly. My business was failing. I had a taxi cab company and it was failing. Absolutely going down the gutter. I'll tell you more of a detailed story in another video, but let's very quickly here explain to you what happened. It was finished, all over. I was going to have to go back to cab driving again. I didn't want to do that. I was sick and tired of that. I'm not going to do that no more. I put so much money in, bought a cab company, and now £30,000 has gone down the drain, and I can't save it. I was on the internet doing research. This is after 20 years experience, right? With my partners as well, we had a total of 65, 70 years experience, and we still failed. So we went in, and I was doing some research online and to find out what is causing the failure. And what I was looking for was, how do I advertise to make this company a success? I came across an icon. It was one of the business mentors of advertising saying that most conventional advertising doesn't work. Well, that's the first time I came across that. Anyway, I clicked on it, read about it, and found out why conventional advertising didn't work. That was a shock to me. 2 weeks later, I had a phone call from one of the branch sister companies of Yellow Pages, 118118, right? And they're saying to me, you had an ad running with us. Do you want to renew it? And I said, yeah, why not? Let's do it. And it was £50 a year. I said, fine, no problem. And 118 is the replacement of 192. If I don't know if you guys remember that far back, but anyway, that's the service they were offering when somebody didn't know a cab company number. They ring up 192, and then it was replaced by 118. Anyway, I decided to follow my mentor's advice and ask, could you please tell me before we renew, how many calls did I get last year that were directed to me? I didn't know the answer, But my mentor advised me that I should test everything that I advertise to see what the results are. Didn't know any of that before. Look, I was just a simple cab driver. This was 15 years ago. This is what got me into the research of why businesses fail and why they succeed and what causes such a high failure rate. Anyway, I asked her and she said to me, 1. I said, okay. 1. She said, yeah. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah, just 1. I said, okay. And then I asked her, but didn't want to alarm her. I don't think that she realized what's going on now. So, are you asking me to renew this agreement? And you then telling me I had 1 call diverted to me? I didn't want to go down that road with her. I said, well, leave it for now, and if we want to renew it, I'll get back to you. And that was the end of the conversation. Do you see what I mean? Why did that happen? Because I didn't know. If you look at all those videos I do, why customers don't buy, whole thing falls on just one thing, not knowing. And what was the second problem I had? I believed that because I'm a cab driver and because my partners are cab drivers, we know all there is to know about cab driving. So why should that be difficult running a business? But that's exactly what caused the failure of the business. Luckily, to my mentor, I bought the course, studied the course. There was an absolute 100% guarantee. He took care of me. He made me feel, listen, here's the course. Do it. Save your business. Hey, guess what? Don't worry about it. Give me a call. You can have your money back. 50 times the investment I made back from that and saved my cab company. It's only when Uber came on the scene that we decided to sell, because everybody knows them, that Uber was just such a big shark. It was going to swallow everything up. So we just decided to call the cards in and just sell and move out. We made a profit. But the business was finished. I'll go deeper into this, why it was finished. So I did the course, studied, and I found out, oh my God. And I said, why did we reach this stage of failure? It was because we didn't know what we need to do to make the business a success. Up until then, it was all about me and us. It was nothing to do with the customer. It was nothing to do with the staff. How the staff were being treated, we didn't care. Like most businesses don't care. How the customers were being treated by our drivers, we didn't care. How we were treating our drivers, we didn't care. It was all about what's in it for me. That's it. That was the main reason that was causing the failure. The fact that we thought that is the right way, but it's actually the wrong way. It's the failure. It's a recipe for absolute disaster in any business. Hence, 99% of the businesses fail. Well, the actual statistics are 95%, but I think the percentages are higher. Look around you and find out how many business do you know. Listen, I don't know what you guys think, but I was talking to one of my friends the other day, Alex, and I said, Alex, you went from a garage to another garage, right? A bigger garage. Is this your, don't get upset with me, Alex, but is this your understanding of success? Getting up at 7 in the morning and getting home at 7 and then hitting the bed and getting back here by 7 in the morning again and not having any time for your family? Is this your idea of success? So he started looking at my proposal very seriously, and now he's doing really well. But coming back to this again, when I learned it's not about me, it's about the customer, I then adapted. I started looking after my staff. I gave them more money. I started giving them extra money to take their children out for their birthdays and anniversaries, whatever was going on. I gave them extra presents, more money towards Christmas bonuses. We started looking after our customers. We went to the pubs and the restaurants and the hotels, and we spoke to the managers, and we started giving them more benefits. Many people, well, I can't afford to do that. Listen, it's not about you. It's about the customer. We did that, and guess what? From a failing business, we went up to 58 cars in a space of a year. The business went from 30 drivers to the point we purchased it down to 15, halved in space of months. Business was finished. When we looked at what we were doing, when I found out what we were doing, when we started testing everything. And we started looking at what does the customer want, and we started concentrating on what the customer wants. Taxis on time, make sure the drivers are not ripping them off. We looked at these details. We looked at the managers who were responsible for giving us all this business. We took care of all of that, and the business went through the roof. Then we looked at the drivers. We asked the drivers, what do you want? They told us what they wanted. We gave it to them. One way to find out, which is my golden rule principle number one when I deal with, firstly, I don't take on many clients because I'm very fussy who I work with. Absolutely. So for me, it's not about the money. It's about me getting you what you want. And if you're not clear about what you want, I won't work with you. And you should know what you want without me even asking you. Before you come to me, you got to know why you're coming to me. So we ask the drivers, what do you, the best person to tell you what they want is the person you're asking. I don't know what you want, but you know what you want. I don't know what's value to you. You know what's value to you. You know exactly what you want out of your life. If I can't get that for you, I won't work with you. I say, listen, I don't want your money. I'm not here for, I want to go to sleep at night. I want to go to sleep at night knowing that I've got you what you want. And I will not work with anybody where I believe that I can't get what they want. And number two, they have got an absolute money back guarantee with me anytime. No 20 days, 30 days stuff here. None of that crap. Anytime you're not happy, you give me a call, I'll put the money in your account, end off. I don't want to work with somebody that's not happy working with me. And if I can't get you exactly what you want out of life, I shouldn't be working with you and you shouldn't be paying me any money. When your customer feels that way, you do business with them. I did business with Cardell, my mentors, because they gave me what I wanted. He saved the taxi company. He gave me other tips and advices. I had another training school going on where I had 13 students and I was charging £500 a head in those days, right? He showed me how I could double the price and also charge 6 times the price and increase the students. Well, my students, I'll tell you this story another time, because I took care of them. I asked them, sat down with them, spoke to, tell me what you really want. They told me, and I built my product to deliver what they wanted. My students went from 13 students to 53 students in my training school. And I was charging £1,000 a head. They started paying me double. There were some clients who even booked me privately and paid me £3,000 a head because they said, we haven't got time to attend the classes. Can I book you privately? And they booked me privately. 3 separate students. So it's all about the customer. You give people what they want. Hey, guess what? They don't need to be told when they're getting what they want. They know. And if I'm a thief and I'm there to rob them, they are also going to know. So I say from the offset, there is no limit to my guarantee. It's unlimited. Anytime you want to call the cards in, you call them in, pal, and whatever work I've done for you, you keep it. It's all yours. Because I do such a good job, with such confidence in what I do for my customers, they never ask for a refund. And why are you going to ask me for a refund if I've given you 10 times what you're getting now? If I quadrupled your business in 2 years, why would you want a refund? And if you do, then it's yours. I've never had one ask me for a refund. Never. But I always remind them, hey, don't take this the wrong way. Keep all the stuff I've done for you. Keep it, right? Anytime you want the money back, you can have it. And I always have had this reply. You deserve it. Over 600 drivers I helped in this taxi industry. Over 600 drivers. And I had one person complain to me and I gave him all his money back. And then he came back to me and said, I'm sorry I got it wrong. And I said, I'm sorry, I can't take you on anymore. Okay, because I haven't got any more room here. I've got no time. 13 times he went and done his test again and he couldn't get through. But I had no time. But I tell you what, listen. Tell you what I'll do for you. I don't have time because I'm fully booked, but here's the deal. I will give you the information that you need to pass the test, but I don't want no money for it. He wanted to pay me and I said, I don't want the money. It's more than the money because you feel I should give you a refund. So I gave you, that was in those days, that was when I was doing the training in my training school. This was not business mentoring, which is what I do now. But the rules apply. I don't do this business 20, 30, 40 days. I say to the guy, listen, man, firstly, I'm not going to work with you because you got to convince me that I want to work with you. All right? If you convince me, then I don't want your money. Funny, isn't it? Right? You only we sit down and we do one-to-one here. And if I can't get you, you might have some doubts. Oh man, I don't know if this is going to work out for me or not. Right? Well, guess what? Until I've cleared all your doubts, I've got to be convinced that you're not wasting my time. If you're in it, that you want life-changing results, you sit with me and I'll get them for you. I just have few rules. Business must be legal, must be ethical, and you must be a genuine person who really wants to do well for your family and for society and for humanity and mankind. And you have it in your heart to deliver absolute value to the people that you're working with, not rip anybody off, because I will not work with somebody who's ripping people off. I want to see that you're going to go out and give value to people, whether you're making shoes, whether you're doing driveways, whether you're repairing cars, whether you're running a restaurant or cutting hair. I don't care. I'll get you what you want, no problem. But I do not want to feel that you are in it to make it just for yourself, because guess what? It's not going to work. I'll give you the advice and tips, this, do this, and your business will double and triple within the space of a couple of years, even quicker sometimes. But it ain't going to work, because if the customer doesn't feel that their best interest is in your heart and you genuinely, truly care about them, they're going to stay with you. I never have a customer leave me. I carefully handpick my customers, but once they're with me, they never leave me. And I tell them up front, this is how it is, so I don't waste any of their time. Anyway, I will do some more videos on this, so I'll see you in the next video.